Hello everyone, and welcome to Power Pages Tips. My name is Nicholas Hayduk, and this is tip number 266, Companion Apps. In our last tip, we looked at the token service provided by Power Pages to allow you to secure calls to a third-party service. When called via JavaScript on your Power Pages site, this service provides a token that can then be passed to an API, which can then use the public key of your site to validate that the token is in fact valid. The reality is that unless you're really lucky, if you're trying to integrate with an existing API, the token provided by Power Pages won't be an exact match for what that API requires. In those cases, you'll need to build a companion app. A companion app is a web service that you build that is separate from the Power Pages website, but sits beside it in the architecture, hence the name Companion. You can host this web service wherever you'd like, but ideally it would be in the same Azure data center as where your Power Pages site resides. The idea is that once you have the companion app in place, you can make calls directly to it from JavaScript that you have on your Power Pages site. In this companion app, you are able to validate the token provided by Power Pages and extract the ID of the contact making the call. You can then decide whether the call to your companion app is valid or not. For example, let's pretend you need to integrate a third-party booking API into Power Pages. The booking API exists, but requires you to pass an API key as part of making calls to it. You don't want to include that API key in your JavaScript. That would give away the key to all of your users. Instead, you build a companion app that offers the endpoints that you need. For example, get the list of existing bookings for a user, and the ability to make a new booking. And then you call those endpoints from JavaScript on your site securely using the token. When the endpoint for getting the list of bookings for a particular user is called, for example, you can use the information in the token to determine which user to return bookings for. A common way to host a companion app is with an Azure function, but you can also use Azure Web Apps or really any other technology for building web services. Microsoft provides some sample C# code for validating the token as a starting point to accelerate your development. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found the Power Pages tip number 266 on companion apps useful.